Hello everyone, in this video we're going to be talking about the area of the sector, and I'm just going to write the area of the sector formula at the top. So it's theta divided by 360 times pi r squared. So the only thing that we're going to be plugging in here is we're going to plug in theta, which is our degrees, and then we're also going to be plugging in our r, which is our radius. So let's start with the first one. Find the area of the sector QRS. So we're looking at this area right here. All right, this one. And we're saying if the measure of angle QRS is 134 and QR is 6 feet. So the radius is 6 feet. Okay, so we know that the angle is 134. So we're going to do A equals the angle, which is 134 divided by 360, and then times pi r squared. So r is 6, so we're going to do r squared. All right, two different ways of writing this answer. The first way is typing it all in and seeing what decimal it's equal to. So let's start with that one. 134 divided by 360, and then times pi, and then r squared, so 6 squared. Okay, and we're going to get 42.073, and this is going to be feet. All right, so let's come back. This is going to be feet. But we had 6 squared, and the 6 had our feet on it. So since it's 6 and we're squaring that, that's also feet squared. So it's actually going to be feet squared here. Okay, so this is one of the answers that you could have. The other answer that you could have is typing everything in except for pi. So if I type in this and leave out pi and add it at the end. So let's do the second answer that we could have. Don't forget that this first one is our rounded answer, so this is rounded. All right, so now let's look at our exact answer. And we're just going to delete pi and click our fraction button. So this is going to be 67 divided by 5, and I'm just going to add pi onto that. So 67 pi divided by 5. And this is still going to be feet squared, because we still squared the 6, which had our units on it. Okay, so this is our exact answer. Okay, let's move on to the second example. Find the area of the sector in this example. So here is my sector that I'm looking at. Okay, and it's given me the angle, it's also given me the radius. So let's say the area equals the angle, which is 76, divided by 360 times pi r squared, so 15 squared. All right, let's go type this in. We're first going to start with the rounded answer. So we're going to do 76 divided by 360, 76 divided by 360 times pi, and then r squared. So it's going to be 15 squared. Okay, we're going to get this answer, 149.22, and let's just say 57. And I'm not rounding this to specific places. I'm just kind of rounding to whatever I feel like rounding to. So let's look back here. This was centimeters, but we squared the 15 that had the centimeters on it. So that means this is going to be centimeters squared. Okay, this is our rounded answer. So the other answer that we could have is the exact answer. And by the way, the exact answer is more so for higher level courses. So if you're planning on going to pre-calc or calculus, then you'll want to use the exact answer and not the rounded answer. Okay, so let's go figure out our exact answer. And that is by typing everything in except for pi, converting it to a fraction, and going from there. So let's go type that one in. Delete pi, convert it to a fraction. So it's going to be 95 pi divided by 2. Okay, 95 pi divided by 2. And this is still going to be centimeters squared because we're still squaring the 15, which had the units on it right there. So centimeters squared. And again, this is your exact answer. And this is going to be used more so in higher level courses, such as pre-calc or calculus. Okay, hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Please let me know if you have any questions. I'd be happy to help you out. Goodbye.